What's good, everyone? I'm Zayas, and today I'm here to review Telework Yotabanashi by Kintetsu Yamada. Yamada has been around for a while, drawing one-shots, being an assistant on Kimetsu no Yaiba, also being an assistant for Yoshiyuki Nishi, but it wasn't until recently with Ase to Second where she got her own serialization. And not only was it massively popular, it was also genuinely good, a fun and sweet series which juggles being lighthearted and mature rather well. There are a few flaws with the series, stretching it out a little longer than it really needed to, and also the couple got through a lot of hard times rather easily for my liking, but still, it's a pretty good series overall. Currently, she's working on Kasane to Subaru, which isn't really my cup of tea. It's a little too gimmicky for me. Anyways, Telework finished a few months ago, so perfect time for a review. It's a very short manga with 20 chapters and about 10 pages per chapter. The author wanted to limit it to one volume only, but this series manages to accomplish a lot in that short period of time. First, the artwork is as solid as ever. It's a lot less sexual than Sweat and Soap, but it has its own aesthetic, which is a lot more cozy and comfy. The environments and backgrounds are detailed and well drawn. They feel kind of rectangular and closed in a way that kind of gives you the feeling that even you're in there with him teleworking. And the character designs are solid as well. There's only two characters in this series, really, and Nakoru isn't the most eye-catching character, but he certainly does have a lot of personality in his appearance. He looks extremely logical, calculating, and reserved. Natsu has the better design. Obviously, she's a lot cuter than Nakoru, a lot more eye-catching, but how upbeat she is and her friendliness is apparent at first glance. When it comes to the characters themselves, remember the story is very short, so these aren't like the most crazy, well-written, complex characters, but they're solid for what it is. Again, Nakoru appears super reserved at first, but as the series goes on, he kind of gets more comfortable and loosens up. Obviously, he was a little frustrated with his job, and it's pretty ironic that the pandemic would be what ended up causing him to find his wife. Natsu is a lot more open and playful, and the difference between these two is really the fun part of this series. And while I would describe most parts of the series to be just good or like just solid, the best part of the series is obviously the romance. The romance hard carries this, just like in Sweat and Soap. There's highs and lows, there's roadblocks that these guys overcome, there's tons of cute moments, and the romantic progression is handled quite masterfully. The romance is fun, it's complete, it's cute. I can't really ask for much more. When it comes to comedy, there were a couple funny jokes in here, but yeah, nothing special. Again, aside from the romance, everything is just about fine, which is all it really needs to be. The initial stages of the romance were probably the most fun, and while I would like to see the couple in more scenarios, the series has already covered all the bases that it's really needed to, and there's not much left to explore. The ending was alright. It tied up all the loose ends, I guess. It was nothing special or crazy, but it completed the work, and that's all I can really ask for. This series obviously knows what it's doing. It's a short, fun romance work, which is great. I'm feeling like a light 8. Thank you, everyone. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment about anything related to manga. I think I have to get through Insomnia, Glepnir, and Mashal. I have to review those by the end of the year. Other than that, I don't know, I kind of want to do baby steps, but yeah, just whatever I feel like. I'll see you.